houses in a Corolla Cross to rooms with a view in a Tundra. Don't you love when summer just clicks?
Now, get a low APR plus 500 finance cash on a new Tacoma. Or lease one for $289 a month. That's right, $289 a month.
Toyota keeps your summer going.
Toyota, let's go places.
Thanks for sharing. Who's next?
I stay awake at night worrying that my security service isn't cutting it.
I couldn't help overhearing your security insecurity. Bail Arm is your all-in-one security partner. Rest easy knowing everything is secure.
Brianna Ruffalo, Southern California's weather leader.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now on Eyewitness News at 4, a new era in Pacific Palisades. Palisades Village reopening to the public more than 19 months after much of the town burned to the ground.
A group of masked men caught on video approaching a home in Pasadena. The homeowner is now telling us about that terrifying encounter.
And Hawaii bracing for a direct impact from Hurricane Lala as it churns across an unusually warm Pacific Ocean. Nika Kazori is tracking the just upgraded storm. Hello and thank you for joining us. You're watching Eyewitness News at 4, live on ABC 7, Disney Plus, and everywhere you stream. I'm Jory Rand.
I'm Liz Nagy. It was a gathering place for many people in Pacific Palisades, but when the wildfires blew through in 2025, Palisades Village suffered extensive damage. Now, after more than $100 million in renovations, it is reopened to the public as of today.
Eyewitness News reporter Madison Weil spoke with some residents happy to see its return.
3, 2, 1, yeah, baby!
And just like that, Palisades Village is officially back in business. Hundreds coming together for a special grand opening ceremony celebrating the repairs and renovations following damage from the devastating Palisades fire. What's your favorite part about being out here?
I'm happy to be back and see all the things that we have missed for so long.
The things we have missed for so long. Luna says that includes the simple things like walking around with her family, shopping, or grabbing a bite to eat.
You know, for Palisadians, we walk between hope and grief at all times, and these moments like these really underscore the power of coming back and power of resilience that we're all showing. It's a huge milestone for us.
People here telling us these milestones are huge for morale.
Any touchstone, any milestone that we can have in the process of returning is significant because it just shows connection. It reminds people why we're in this fight to bring back the Palisades.
Developer Rick Caruso behind the project says future fire protection was top of mind.
We gutted out the insides. We took everything down to the wood. We treated the wood, tested the wood with environmental engineers when it was clear. Then we rebuilt all the spaces back.
Adding restoring this space is also about restoring hope and a sense of normalcy for a community in recovery.
Look around and you see this. I think what's going to happen is and I'm praying for this, that there's going to be some sort of contagious enthusiasm for saying, you know what, I may have been on the fence about rebuilding. It's a pain in the butt to rebuild. I got a lot of challenges to rebuild, but I'm going to go do it now.
Madison Weil, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Madison, thank you. Now to Pasadena, where 5 masked men were caught on surveillance video approaching a house, unaware that anyone was home.
Eyewitness News reporter Abigail Velez is live in Pasadena with the dramatic video and what that homeowner just told you about that frightening encounter. Abigail.
Liz, Jory, that video makes your skin crawl. But before we show it to you, let's take a look around this neighborhood. This area was hit by the Eaton fire last year, and there are still signs of recovery, like homes like this one that are being rebuilt or renovated. And while that happens, the home is empty. That's why this homeowner believes that he was targeted. He says that these masked men assumed that no one was home. And given the situation last night, he's asked us to keep his identity anonymous and not show which address or which home is specifically his. But take a look at this video. This is what happened, all captured on surveillance video. It started around 11:15 last night. You can see 5 masked men, all wearing gloves, walking towards the home and into the backyard. The motion lights come on. The security system warns them that they're being recorded and tells them to leave loud and clear. But they keep going, seemingly unfazed. Meanwhile, the homeowner and his wife were inside watching TV when he heard his side gate slam shut. He checked the cameras, saw the masked men outside, and that's when he confronted them. He started yelling and then turned on more lights. After seeing him, The masked people then immediately took off, and you can see them sprinting back to a car that was waiting just nearby. The homeowner's wife called Pasadena police. He says officers were there within minutes, but the men were already gone.
I think, in a way, we kind of caught them by surprise. They were ignoring all the ring alarms and expecting that in this fire-torn area, it was a vacated house. You know, we've been through a lot in this area with all the fires, or people trying to rebuild their lives. The last thing we need is criminals preying on this area.
Yeah, and this homeowner says that this isn't the first time that something like this has happened in this neighborhood. He says just 6 weeks ago, another home on this block was burglarized while it was empty, undergoing repairs for smoke damage. So he says that this is something that's becoming a problem. He's hoping that police can help. For now, reporting live in Pasadena, Abigail Velez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Abigail, that is scary video to watch. Thank you. Police are now investigating 2 burglaries in the valley that happened last night within a matter of hours. In Sun Valley, the LAPD says someone broke into a home on Dora Street around 11 o'clock last night and got away with designer bags, jewelry, and cash. Video shows a glass door was also smashed. No arrests have been made.
2 hours earlier in Sylmar, jewelry, handbags, and more were stolen from a home on Fenton Avenue. Police believe 2 people broke in here, raided the home, and took off. The LAPD now working to see if these 2 burglaries are connected.
A street takeover in Bellflower Boulevard in Bellflower led to a business being broken into. You can see some of the damage left behind at the A to Z market. Police say between 20 to 30 people broke into the shop overnight. Last weekend, several similar incidents were reported to 3 different AutoZones and a Spirit Halloween store. There's still no word on any arrests from any of the break-ins.
In Hawaii, residents and tourists are keeping their eyes on Lala, which was just upgraded to a Category 1 hurricane. It is growing in strength after the El Nino warmed Pacific Ocean waters are strengthening it. It's moving closer now to Hawaii's Big Island.
This is a live look from Honolulu, Hawaii right now. The governor is now urging residents to prepare as the storm strengthens and brings the threat of floods, damaging winds and mudslides.
Hurricane Lala now bearing down on the Big Island, bringing heavy rain, strong winds, and the threat of dangerous flooding. The National Hurricane Center says it is the first hurricane in 155 years to be about to make a direct hit on the Big Island. Forecasters are warning up to 25 inches of rain could trigger life-threatening flooding and mudslides. We're now waiting to see where exactly it will make landfall.
And for all of that, we head over to Niku Kazori, who is tracking this hurricane. Niku, there are a lot of people from here in Southern California who are likely there on vacation.
Right, they're on vacation right now, and what it looks like at this time, it's a pretty decent hurricane. So even though it's a Category 1 hurricane, we're looking at wind speeds up to 75 miles per hour. So it is considered 74 miles per hour is that threshold for a category. It is considered now a Category 1 hurricane. And it is continuing to move southwest of the Hawaiian Islands. But if you look at the track right now, you can see that the outer bands are hitting the Big Island. Again, 75 mile per hour winds, but also it's the amount of rain that we're expecting with this hurricane too. You just heard it, some areas anywhere up to 25 inches of rain possible. So as we look through the satellite, you can see this is the eye right here. The eye is actually the calm part. It's these outer bands that are really just hitting the Big Island and the other Hawaiian islands as it continues to move southwest. The one thing is, as soon as it hit landfall, it does begin to weaken significantly, but that doesn't mean that it's over yet. They still have the risk of mudslides, extreme rainfall, and again, it's not just the rainfall, but it's that wind that we are talking about, 75 mile per hour wind. Live Mega Doppler 7000 is showing that really heavy band of rain moving through the Big Island right now, and they also, the south and the southeast portion are under flash flood warning. So that's definitely something that we are keeping our eyes on. Back here at home, it is beautiful. Long Beach, 78 degrees under sunny skies. We'll talk more about the warm up that we're expecting for next week coming up in just a little bit. Liz and Jory.
Okay, Nico, thank you. Another weekend, and we are talking about another deadly earthquake, this time in Indonesia, after a powerful 7.7 magnitude quake struck Flores Island. These images feel all too familiar. At least 47 people have been killed in this earthquake. Others remain missing as rescuers dig through collapsed buildings and landslide debris from the quake. Thousands have been forced to flee to temporary shelters while aftershocks continue to shake the region. Indonesian officials say an earlier tsunami warning has been lifted.
Right now, rescuers are still searching for survivors of that massive 7.4 magnitude earthquake that struck Colombia nearly a week ago. Here in Southern California, one restaurant is trying to do its part. Donde Adela Colombian restaurant in Orange is holding a fundraiser today until 6 p.m. The restaurant is selling traditional Colombian meals for $20 cash. All proceeds will go toward humanitarian aid to those affected in 3 of Colombia's hardest hit cities.
It's a fiambre. It has the rice, beans, plantain, chorizo, chicharrón, and that will go up. And now it's like a little bit of flavor. And for $20, we're going to send out the money there.
In Colombia, search and rescue efforts are still going on, at least through today. Rescuers apparently found some signs of life for 3 people trapped in rubble. At least 287 people have died, and the government says hundreds more are still missing.
L.A. Mayor Karen Bass officially kicking off her general election campaign today. The mayor was in Baldwin Hills with supporters from across the city opening up this campaign office. The mayor is meeting with grassroots supporters, phone bakers, and canvassers who will reach out to voters across the city. Mayor Bass says she knows she has more to do for the city of L.A.
I recognize that people are frustrated in the city. I most certainly never want to paint a picture like everything is rosy. We have a lot to do. What I feel good about, though, is that we have challenged the way City Hall does business, because I don't accept no and I don't accept slow.
Mayor Bass's opponent in the general is City Council member Nithya Raman, a former ally. Her supporters will gather in Boyle Heights tomorrow morning before heading out to knock on people's doors, those who are still dealing with the aftermath of the Lineage warehouse fire.
Well, coming up here at 4, gunfire